John and Pierre of the Beer Ramble. Hopefully, I'm doing this in my daughter's room right now. A little peace and quiet here. But anyway, tonight, the Beer Ramble is looking at Soul Cervecería 4.5 alcohol by volume, an American adjunct lager. Can isn't open. Do it the old-fashioned way. Teeth. I don't know if it was bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, it is gonna come down anyway, folks. Poor scores on Beer Advocate as well as Rate Beer, founded in 1890. American adjunct lager, one of the parts of Cervecería Moctezuma. Forgive me for the Spanish, but they're all part of the Heineken company, Heineken International. When they bought the company back in 2010, that company, Sol, that produced Sol, also produces Carte Blanca, Tecata Light, and Dos Equis. And those are the very popular beers I've had before. So let's can see what the beer looks like. Looks like your standard lager, very clear. Nothing really special. Nice little head up top right there, as you can see right now. Yeah. Scent. Scent like some of these other typical hop notes in this. Excuse me, hop notes. Stop. It's not. There's some grass notes to this beer. For sure. Go up to the top. That's quite nice. Some lemon scent to this as well. Smells decent. Down the hatch. Tastes like, I want to say like some like Carta Blanca, but actually all the other beers are different. But nice little character to this. It tastes like your adjunct lager, but I think a little more grass notes to it and a little malt to this beer. It ain't bad. It's not terrible. Um, what was I gonna say? Our good friends, of course, members of the company. Carta Blanca is one of their premier beers, and as well as this. Distribution very well and brewed in Mexico. It was remained in Nuevo, León, Mexico. And the brewery has remained there even with the ownership of Heineken behind it. So, and distribution of this beer is very, very well. I'm sure you can get Soul just about anywhere. You know, a lot of the bars have this. First time I had this was 2008 on a cruise ship, stopping in Progreso, Mexico, on the Carnival cruise ship, and walking around city. I said, "All right, bought a bottle. I think it was only about maybe $1. I think it was American. So I purchased it and had a beer, and I was like, hey, I'm having decent, and it was humid too. So as it is, as we all understand this time of year, it's very humid and it's just getting a lot warmer. So beers like Sol or Corona or Takata or would be your preferred choice. You look something very refreshing and very easy drinking. This would be that would be one of them. Then again, excuse me, Bush Light or Bush, Budweiser, Miller Light, all the other light beers would probably go just as will be just as fine. So very lemony finish. I mean, it's okay. It's not. I mean, it's not again. It's not the greatest beer ever, but it's does what it needs to do. Again, um, tacos, uh, hot. Again, something light in the summer. Tacos and nachos. This would be, or just hot wings. Anything spicy and really kick ass. That really has a lot of flavor. This would kind of cut through it, and this would be good. And again, hanging in the backyard somewhere by the beach or whatever, a good beach beer. You want something less light. And I'm talking to somebody. I stopped at a package store picking up some stuff. Looking around. I was actually trying to find a 6 pack of Genesee light, and I was telling the guy he was going to the beach. I said, you want something light. You don't want nothing really big, particularly with the humidity. Stick to something very easy. 3.6%, close to the 4% at best. Something really light. You don't want anything heavy. You're gonna be all dizzy and whatever, and you're gonna be playing in the water. Bud Light I mentioned, boy, but you can go stick with Corona. You can deal with Modelo, but again, you want something easy to drink. So Genesee Light, High Life Light, Michelob Ultra. If you want to watch your budget, Bush Light. Something like that. You don't want anything heavy when it's very humid and the sun is piercing down on you on the beach. That would be your best bet. But hey, it wouldn't surprise me even if I'm at a beach, somebody's drinking a malt liquor, which I don't advise at all. So anyway, won't go on and on. This is to me, I'm gonna be fair, a B. I try not to be dismissive of certain beers. I mean, B minus to a C plus for Soul. I think that's what it is. It's a good lager, okay lager, not great, but it's okay. I think there are other that I kind of think are a lot better. As I mentioned, the others mentioned, Modelo or whatever, or Corona Light. This will do. Anyway, that's my score on that. B plus, C, B minus, C plus, whatever. For Soul, if you had this, leave your statement comments on the bottom. John Anderson, Pierre the Bill Ramble. Tell you to keep on watching as always. Cheers. I got soul power.